Hey, class. This is Professor Marshall. We met a year ago, and you're almost now graduated. So, congratulations. Hey, we're going to do this human resource class online. It's about human resources. It's all about culture, though. It's less about the legal side of it. So, what I've done is I have several guest speakers that we've recorded throughout the semester, and you'll listen to them. Some are like 15 minutes, some are a half hour, but they're all pretty informative. We start out with one person who's from the maquiladora industry. I have my employment lawyer, another professor at Point Loma, one of the HR directors from a major company here in town. And so we have a lot going on. And what I'm trying to do with this class is give you a wide variety of looks and to see, what does HR look like in Mexico? What does it look like for a company in San Diego? What does it look like from an employment law firm? What are they after, and what are they trying to do? And so you'll see a lot of different things there. Professor Jamie Gates from Point Loma will talk about human trafficking. And so you'll see that one's pretty long. It's 37 or 40 minutes. So hang on to your seat for that one. But anyway, but it's good. But so we were trying to give you a broad spectrum. The major assignment is to actually break up into teams, and we'll set the teams up before class. And what I'm trying to do is to get you to look at the person that you'd be interviewing. So you'd be setting up a company with some of your classmates. You would, create a name, create mission, vision, values, and then you'd create two job descriptions. And what I'm asking you to do is to go out and interview people for those positions, not people from your class, but people from another, either from your work or from other classes or something. Maybe we could hook up with cohort 2, and then we could use them because there's 15 of them. So we could do some different things, but the idea is to look at the person and not we're all judged. Let's be honest. When we go for an interview, people are judging and saying, Frank looks fat. Frank doesn't enunciate his words. Whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, what is it that I have on my resume? You see my skills, you see my what I do outside of work, and what I'm really looking for is for you as an employer to find who's the best value fit, because we're really interested in making that the values of the company match or fit with the values of the person, and if we can get that congruence, then guess what? We probably have an employee for a long time, as long as we can retain them and take care of them. But what ends up happening, especially if you go through recruiters, third-party recruiters or headhunters or even big company recruiters, is a lot of times you'll hear that they'll say, we can't, we're not going to hire you because we just had to draw everything out of you. We had to draw all the information out of you. We had to pull it out of you. And I'm saying, you know what? That's crap. I think that we should be able to figure out who people are. Not everyone's going to be a salesperson and to put their best foot forward in an interview, even though that's what society expects. But how do I look at the person who's in front of me, and how do I get access to what their values are? How do I understand that? Do I give them like games to do while they're in front of me? But that's what I'm looking for is in this class for the final exam, for the final project, is to interview people, 2 people for 2 different positions, so a total of 4 people that you'd interview that are not part of cohort 1. That you would then look at them and decide as a group who would you hire and why. And the idea as we go through this whole class is you'll see that I have some scripture on judging. We're going to look at pictures. We're going to look at some videos. We're looking at some ideas from big companies on autism. And so there's like I say, there's a wide variety in this class this year. And so I just want to expose you to as much as possible with the idea that you may be, or you already are, hiring people in your job or your company, or you're starting a company. And so you're trying to figure out, who do I hire? And what I'm asking you to do is to be better than what we've seen in the past, to be better than the companies that we currently have, who aren't looking at values, but they're just looking at, I just need a warm body. I have a position to fill. Let me throw somebody in there who matches the skill sets that I need, and I'm going to hope that they do well. And guess what? You'll hear from the employment lawyer is that's where we have lawsuits, and that's where companies pay out a ton of money. And you'll hear from Allie from the company is uh, that they take a long time to bring somebody on once they start the interviewing process. So anyway, so we're trying to do a lot of different things. I'm actually going to probably come up and see you at least once or twice during the semester as well. On nights that you meet with other people, I'll just come in early. So anyway, just want to let you know what was going on. I hope you're having a fantastic semester and looking forward to your final semester in the spring. All right, I'll see you. Keep rooting for my Patriots. Bye.